Hello, we're at the site of the Warden, well, the Warden camp, I guess you'd call it. We just found that they are no longer here. They have gone to somewhere else. We're going to go and establish the last camp that we need in this hold. And then we're going to go and see what we're going to do about the Wardens. And possibly have a look at the Mages and Templars. There was, of course, someone else that we have to recruit. There was Vivian, I think it said, asked us to go to the salon, so we will have a look. Let's grab this guy over here. Take him down. Also, if we spot any deep stalkers around here, that would be particularly useful. Yeah, that's why I call traveling by ram. You just kind of glitch on top of them and off you go. Let's put away our sword, can we? Can we put away our sword? Nope. We're in permanent sword mode. Driftwood margin. Interesting. Let's just charge to our next bit then. Set up camp.
This would make a good place.
Nothing to report, sir.
So we got a couple of we got a power thing here. Do we get two because we finished the quest? Probably not. Did get our supplies done. Let's head out. Gonna go to the world map. Back to Haven, I believe. We are going to go and talk to Liliana. Possibly we'll need to go into the war room to do that, but we'll find out because we'll go into the war room. I think we'll also have a chat for Iron Bull if we can find him. See what's going on there. We also got some missions handed back at the war room that we'll need to sort out. I think we're going to start outside Haven, so that works out well. Yeah. Let's see if we can have a look for where Iron Bull is. We have a quest for Blackwall there. Varric, Sarah, Liliana, Sola. Is that Josephine? I guess I need to find Iron Bull before Mark. Let's seize one of these two. I didn't check. Sandra and Cullen. No. Okay. Let's go talk to Blackwall. I guess he gave us the quest.
Now that we've got better maps, if you like, I can show you a few tricks to get around.
Oh, can you now?
Fine, forget I said anything. Infirmarians. Growling at everyone but your dogs.
No, go ahead.
Oh!
Maybe some
Okay.
fancy noble riding might save my life if my scouting ride goes wrong.
Nope, we don't have any of those. We do have horses. We have Inquisition Barded Charger. Okay. Hearts, we have a red heart. Stag. And exotics. We have the Bog Unicorn. Okay. And then we'll go for the red heart just now.
And maybe I'll show you a few tricks as well.
That was a nice coincidence there. There he is. Blackwall. Hello.
I've heard rumours of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Uh-huh.
You haven't had contact with other wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
So you have no idea where the rest of the wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so he didn't have anything interesting. Yeah. Oh, he did. Got to find some artifacts. Okay. Oh, Iron Bull and Creme. Perfect. What's this? Ah, this is a place to buy new mounts. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Hello, Iron Bull.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Kalari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Yes. Let's see if we can get him to help out a little bit.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. Inquisition's already too large for that. The Chargers are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
The Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor.
That's because all we've needed so far is damage control, reaction. A group can handle that. Once you've sealed the breach, it's gonna be time to make decisions. Someone's gonna have to step up. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Interesting. I didn't think about what would happen after we seal the breach. I kind of thought that was our end goal. Made me think perhaps we might need to do more of this Inquisition.
What can I do for you?
How can we use you?
Iron Bull said the Chargers were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Can we talk about the Bull's Chargers?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Not right now,
We'll
actually.
talk later.
We'll cover that when we go and,
Sit me by your side.
we're not actually doing a talking thing right now. We're just trying to, we're not doing our meet and greets. We're just getting our next quests going. Okay, so seen Iron Bull. We've got the next Warden's quest.
I don't understand. I thought the chant of light bound us all together.
Let's go and have a look at what to go do next. I think we're going to go to the salon and meet Vivian.
Fire is
Thank
hell.
you for all that you are doing
As
today.
the moth sees light.
Oh, we got another Inquisition perk. Interesting.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily, perhaps he should try leaving me alone.
But let's just have a quick look around. Just gonna go through this very quickly. I went through it all in more detail before. I just forgot which one we were going for. Forces. I think more XP from killing foes is a good one to get early. Oh, we didn't have underworld knowledge. We could have got the knowledge ones. That was what we were going for, but XP is good. That'll just let us go to do a few more things. Right, we got some stuff to report. The papers we received from Sarah's friends documented Lord's sabotage of a rival marriage. Quite a scandalous affair, very useful for applying our influence. We got a bit more influence. Good. Okay. What have we got here? Coin. Good. And that was all the ones we had. Well. Let's send someone off to do due successor in Lydes. Part of Ben Harassan report noting the current fight for succession in Lydes, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Remarsh died earlier in the Elysian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Elysian politics. His cousin Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter Monette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivety and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother Jean Jaspard, ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Carolina is capable and not overly interested in overseeing Lydes personally. Monette would be the most easily manipulated but not be that useful. Jean Jaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. Any of the 3 candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from play first. Okay. See here we go. Okay, so we're deciding who to take away from this. We're gonna send Josephine.
Let us begin.
That's good. Right. No more to send out. That's what it looks like. So, where is... Oh, and gather coin. Let's send Cullen out again.
To work?
I'd really like to check journal here. Okay, Salon. Soldiers, doesn't sound like it. Champions of Just and Hush Whispered. None of those sound like it. Right. I'm gonna have a quick look and see if it can tell me where she is. Exactly where she is. It might be Val Royeaux. It's not that one. It's not them. It's not Falomar. Where did I see this Salon one? Shard Collector. Was it Hinterlands? I don't think it was Hinterlands. Ah, further up. Inner Circle. Don't want to do that just now. Don't do that just now. Use the world map to attend the Salon at the Chateau of Duke Bastion de Gislan. Okay. Well, I've set it as, Oh, maybe I can't do it from the war table, I can only do it from the world map. There it is. Ah. So, we're going to speak of this person. Let's see. Well, we're recruiting, so Cassandra seems like a choice. We're going... I think this is a thing of Val Royeaux, so Sarah's also a choice, and Solus is our only choice for mage. Oh, it's a party.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Let's try and see what they've heard.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Maybe I should have
Everyone
brought
knows it's
Santa.
just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Well, I don't want to kill him. He's got a right to his opinion. Let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Well, nice to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Oh, damn.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Good. What about the circle? I take it you probably don't like that.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their
Oh,
talents?
okay.
We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
So, do you support the chantry? Yeah, it's useful to know.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
So, what are you actually going to do?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Yeah, sounds like it'll do. But why?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Well, what she said so far sounds pretty much in line with what we're doing, so welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay. So we've got Vivian in our little group here. Let's see. That's where she hangs out. We'll go and have a quick word with her before we finish up this episode. It's interesting. She supports the Circle, which I'm guessing means that she would support the Templars over the mages. Interesting. Unless she feels the Templars also have gone too far. She probably toes the line pretty much like we do between the two. Is she in the darkness here? Yes.
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
Okay. She's asked me several questions. Need the Circle to be restored, the Templars made their beds, the mages should be free, chaos harms everyone, rebels are apostates, justice is all that matters. I like the last one, justice is all that matters. Let's see, that or chaos harms everyone, but I think we'll go for the end one.
If war is the only solution to injustice, then so be it.
Do you tell that to the victims? That their suffering is all the more meaningful because it is for a great cause? I'm sure that makes everything better. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
Yeah, I'll do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
I guess she was the one asking the questions there. Well,
Do you need anything more, revered mother?
let's see what we've got for next time. Champions the Just, or Mages. Inner Circle, we've got a few collect quests there. Got Fallon Marth, Wind of Oasis. That's the armor. So many Hinterlands quests, and the Storm Coast. I think, I'm just looking between these two, that we're gonna have to choose Mages or Templars. But I'll decide next time. See you then. Goodbye.